talk about CB, but there was, Travis Kelce's ex, Kayla Nicole. She's like a model. Anyway, she was there's this video of her at Chris Brown's concert.
She looked like she had fun.
You saw it then?
Of course, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. So she basically...
Every few...
Did we kiss on stage? No. This was strictly performative. This was entertainment. Nothing more, nothing less. And I don't think anything more of this post either. I think this post is just, again, showing love to those that have supported him and his show and this tour and being a participant in this. Get out.
So yeah, we are here to fully remove the bladder.
I feel like this is proof for any man. If you have money, you can get any woman you want.
That's right, we good. Everybody good? You good too?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
We good.
All right.
It was a friendship more than, a relationship. Yeah, I still love her, but at the end of the day, it's like, I got love for her. Like, I'm always gonna be, she always gonna be my homie.
No, Karrueche's fly too, but at what point did you have to tell her she was just a rebound?
Oh boy. You know what it was?
It's time to go back home.
You know what, one thing about, with me and Karrueche, like, she was my friend through it all, you know what I'm saying? So
what if I told you that one unexpected moment on stage, one dance, one smile, one camera flash has reopened a chapter fans thought was permanently closed? Today on Taspectrum West TV, we're diving into the story that has social media spinning. Karrueche Tran reacting to Chris Brown's viral dance with Kayla Nicole, and everything that happened. Before we go too deep, don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in, because what you're about to hear might completely change how you see the relationships and rumors surrounding these three major personalities. Now let's get into it. The spark that reignited the conversation was simple. Chris Brown pulled Kayla Nicole on stage and they danced, energetic, playful, and full of the kind of chemistry that instantly becomes headline material. Fans went wild, but the shockwave didn't stop at the performance. TMZ caught up with Karrueche shortly after, and her reaction was interesting, calm, almost too calm for some people. She simply said, "I saw it, they had fun, but it's none of my business. I'm not a negative person." Just like that, the internet lit up. Why wasn't she bothered? Was that confidence, detachment, or something deeper? But the interview didn't end there.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. So she basically said, like, anyone had something to say about it, like she did it for her as a woman, like, just for, for herself, for her teenage self that used to be a fan, and, all this. What do you think? Like, I mean, you have your story with that. Like, when you see another girl, like, kind of like, maybe like giving love,
None of my business.
I feel it.
She looks like she has a good time. That's what that is. So.
Hey, well, any message to Kayla?
Girl, you did that.
Like, we've seen other girls on stage and all that. That was maybe the best. She killed that. Opinion.
I'm trying to be a positive person. I don't like holding on to negativity or being rude or any of that. It's like, for what? So.
Your beauty line. Let's talk about your
beauty.
When asked about her rumored connection with Deion Sanders, she hit back with a sharp viral line that had the whole internet quoting her, "Mind your business." Still, the twist in this story didn't come from the rumors or the interview. It came from the past resurfacing in real time. Not long after, Chris Brown was spotted smiling with Karrueche at Coachella, and fans immediately began connecting dots. Why were they so close? Why did she respond so calmly about the Kayla dance? And why does every new moment somehow trace back to their old complicated history?
In the question, you talked about, your what you've been up to lately in the dating realm. Is it official, or what is the deal? Are you guys, obviously he cares for you a lot.
Does he?
I think.
Call him and ask.
Well, what do you think of him?
I think he's a great person. A great father. Everything that he's doing right now, all the achievements. It's great.
How's he doing? Like, I mean, I know you were there for him in a really tough time.
Good. He's healthy.
He's
alive. He's cancer free. Thank God.
That's beautiful. Well, listen.
Of course.
That's what's up.
For his kids, his family, and his team.
As far as everyone's making speculations, what's your message to them?
You know what this is?
Would you date an older guy? Like,
men.
Tonight we piece it all together. No bias, no exaggeration. Just the full picture of Chris Brown, Karrueche Tran, and the new wave of controversy that has everyone talking. When Chris Brown stepped onto that stage that night, nobody knew the internet was about to explode within minutes. The lights dimmed, the band eased into the intro, and the crowd, already electric, rose to its feet. But the moment that flipped social media upside down wasn't a high note, a dance break, or even Chris's performance. It was the instant he reached out, smiled, and pulled Kayla Nicole onto the stage. Kayla, known for her bold personality, confidence, and online following, didn't hesitate. The audience roared the second she joined him, and Chris slipped into that signature energy he carries, smooth, mischievous, and completely in control of the moment. He didn't just dance at her, he danced with her. And that small difference is what sent fans spiraling. Because in celebrity culture, a dance is never just a dance. Chris Brown is one of the most magnetic performers alive. Every performance is a story, and every movement gets analyzed frame by frame. So when he and Kayla locked into that playful rhythm, laughing, vibing, exchanging glances, fans immediately began dissecting everything. The body language, the chemistry, the proximity, the timing. Within minutes, clips were all over TikTok, X, Instagram, Reels, and fan pages. People weren't just watching, they were translating, they were interpreting, they were projecting. Some said the moment was innocent, others swore there was more to it. And thousands of comments started asking one question repeatedly: what does Karrueche think about this? That question didn't come out of nowhere. The internet has a habit of dragging the past into the present, especially when two people share a history that was once emotional, messy, and very public. But before we get there, let's stay on what actually happened on stage. The crowd didn't merely enjoy the dance, they erupted. The energy shot through the venue like a jolt. Fans screamed as Chris spun Kayla, stepped behind her, and danced in sync with her like they'd rehearsed it. It was raw performance magic, the kind that only Chris can create. The cameras were out. The hashtags were already forming. People were posting captions like "Kayla Nicole is living the dream." "Chris Brown still got it." "Oh, Karrueche is seeing this gonna be crazy." "Why Chris looking at her like that?" But what made this moment even bigger was Kayla herself. Kayla Nicole is not just a random fan. She has a following, a brand, and a reputation for confidence. She's outspoken, stylish, and unbothered. Her vibe and Chris's energy blended in a way that felt spontaneous but also extremely intentional from a performance standpoint. Whether you loved the moment or thought it crossed a line, one thing was undeniable: it was entertaining, and entertainment is Chris Brown's specialty. But in pop culture, performance moments can quickly turn into relationship discussions, jealousy narratives, and love triangle theories. And that's exactly what happened. Before Kayla even left the stage, comments were already tagging Karrueche, bringing up old drama, timelines, and past interviews. Here's where things took a turn. In the age of social media, fans act like emotional historians. They remember everything, every breakup, every reunion, every interview, every rumor, every unfollow, every like, every comment. They analyze it all like evidence in a case, from emojis to song lyrics. So when Chris danced with Kayla, many fans didn't just see a performance, they saw a domino being pushed. Some people believe Chris still has lingering emotions for Karrueche. Others believe Karrueche is long past him, completely moved on. But almost everyone agrees on one thing: whenever something big happens around Chris Brown, Karrueche's name finds a way back into the conversation.
That doesn't happen all the time.
Right.
Yeah, it was hard. It was very hard, and when I came to a point in my life where I was just like, this has happened, this is what it is, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go back to Nordstrom and sell some more clothes to DL?
Right.
No!
Then it don't wear good anyway.
It was a friendship more than, a relationship. Yeah, I still love her, but at the end of the day, it's like, I got love for her. Like, she always gonna be my homie.
No, Karrueche's fly too, but at what point did you have to tell her she was just a rebound?
Oh boy.
You know what it was?
It's time to go back home.
You know what? One thing about, with me and Karrueche, like, she was my friend through it all, you know what I'm saying? So it was a friendship more than, a relationship. Yeah.
So after the dance, while fans were screaming in the venue, fans online were asking, is Chris trying to make Karrueche jealous? Is this going to trigger something? Is this the start of something new? Why does he always pick women who remind us of her? The internet loves patterns, even when those patterns aren't real. But regardless of assumptions, exaggerations, or conspiracy level analysis, one fact stands clear: that dance scene dominated the entire weekend. It became the most reposted moment from the show. Every blog picked it up, every commentary channel discussed it, and that's when the real turning point arrived. TMZ approached Karrueche. Now, people online can debate all they want, but it's the former partner's reaction that stirs the biggest conversations. The anticipation was huge. Fans wanted drama, they expected shade, they expected jealousy, they expected her to act bothered, but Karrueche did the exact opposite. In fact, her calmness is part of why this story became even bigger, but we'll get into that in the next section. Before moving forward, it's important to remember one thing: Chris Brown is a performer. Being magnetic on stage does not automatically link to real-life romance, real-life intentions, or real-life emotional statements. Celebrities work, they entertain, they create moments, and sometimes the audience builds narratives around those moments that have nothing to do with the truth. Still, the timing, the energy, and the reactions made this dance impossible to ignore. For Kayla, it was an unforgettable moment. For Chris, it was another electrifying performance. But for the internet, it was the beginning of a wildfire that only grew stronger once Karrueche spoke, a wildfire that intensified with the Deion Sanders rumors, a wildfire that exploded after the Coachella smile moment. This dance wasn't the end, this dance was the beginning. As fans continued to dissect Karrueche's reaction, another layer of the story emerged: the rumored connection with Deion Sanders. Social media erupted with speculation after Karrueche was asked about dating rumors involving Deion, and her response was iconic: "Mind your business." That simple statement did more than shut down the question. It became a declaration of independence. Karrueche has long been supportive of Deion, particularly during a period when he faced a serious health challenge. She stood by him as a friend, offering care and presence when it was needed most, a fact that many fans overlooked while obsessing over romance rumors. The internet, as expected, twisted every gesture into potential dating evidence. But Karrueche's calm and assertive response reminded everyone that her loyalty and compassion are not transactional. Just because she cares doesn't mean she's romantically involved. Yet the rumors persisted, fueled by old patterns of celebrity speculation where proximity equals romantic intent. This layer of the narrative created a tension between public perception and reality. Karrueche has shown time and again that she operates with boundaries and refuses to be pulled into narratives constructed solely for clicks. Fans continued analyzing every post, every smile, every gesture, looking for confirmation, but Karrueche remained consistent, composed, respectful, and untouchable in her approach to public scrutiny.
I don't know what's more shocking, the fact that Deion Sanders is dating Karrueche Tran, or the fact that he just got his bladder taken out.
So yeah, we are here to fully remove the bladder.
I feel like this is proof for any man. If you have money, you can get any woman you want.
That's right, we good. Everybody good? You good too?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah, we good. All right.
You don't gotta have a foot. You don't gotta have a bladder. You could be the same age as her daddy. It don't matter. Money talks to these hoes. Deion is 57 years old. Karrueche is 37 years old. She basically the same age as his oldest daughter, okay? They got a 20-year age gap. That 20-year age gap is showing. Normally, you date another.
Meanwhile, the plot thickened when Chris Brown was spotted smiling with Karrueche at the Coachella show. Suddenly, all previous speculation from the Kayla Nicole dance, TMZ interviews, and Deion rumors collided in the public imagination. People began drawing connections, questioning whether old flames were rekindling, and scrutinizing their body language in photos and videos. Yet for those paying close attention, the Coachella moment wasn't necessarily a romantic signal. It was two individuals who shared a deep history reconnecting publicly in a moment of mutual respect and enjoyment. Social media, however, thrives on narrative rather than nuance. Every smile and casual interaction was instantly interpreted as confirmation of secret romance, sending comment sections into frenzy and news outlets into overdrive. This is the nature of celebrity culture. A past relationship plus a present public appearance equals endless speculation regardless of the truth. What's important to understand is that Karrueche's calm, composed approach to every situation defies these patterns. Whether it's her reaction to Chris and Kayla, her response to Deion dating rumors, or her Coachella appearance, she consistently exercises control over her narrative. She refuses to be dragged into speculation or negativity, showing a level of maturity and self-awareness that contrasts sharply with the chaotic environment of social media. So what does this all mean? At its core, this saga isn't just about celebrity relationships, dancing, or viral moments. It's about boundaries, personal growth, and the ability to navigate public scrutiny with grace. Chris Brown continues to entertain, dominate charts, and live in the spotlight, but Karrueche has shown that one can remain central to a conversation without losing composure or succumbing to pressure. The Coachella moment symbolizes more than a reunion of old acquaintances. It represents the modern challenge of managing fame, history, and public perception while staying true to oneself. Social media may speculate endlessly, but real life often defies the headlines. Fans and viewers are reminded that maturity doesn't always make for viral content, but it ensures personal peace, mental health, and authentic interactions remain intact. As we wrap up this deep dive on Chris Brown, Karrueche Tran, and the latest controversies, it's clear that celebrity narratives are rarely as simple as they appear online. Moments on stage, interviews, and public appearances are magnified, dissected, and often misinterpreted. Yet understanding the boundaries, context, and personal growth behind these moments gives us a more accurate and respectful perspective. The story of Chris Brown and Karrueche Tran teaches an important lesson about restraint, self-respect, and the power of choosing peace over drama. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more inside scoops and honest takes on celebrity news, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about Chris Brown and Karrueche's dynamic? Do you believe the internet reads too much into these moments, or is there more than meets the eye? Your voice matters, and we want to hear it.